right, so good evening. It is 6 o'clock, and I am Suntanna Andress, and I'm your host of Rejuvenate Yourself. Like I said earlier, I promise not to be with you very long, but I'm going ahead and get started. So I made a list of my trial and errors and stuff that I learned. Okay, so I made this list solely on stuff that I've been through, stuff that I've learned, and stuff that I've experienced. I thought about going to Google. I was like, I could just go to Google and kind of find out, get a list from there and kind of build from there. But no, I wanted to talk to you about stuff that I've experienced and that I've seen and that I've learned from myself that has helped me and that is still helping me, and also stuff that I'm working through. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was stop waiting on the support of the people that you thought would support you. Now, I ain't gonna be here all day with this, but this right here, it hit very closely home to me, because it was certain people that I just knew in the back of my head, I knew I would have their support. I knew that I received training from them. I knew that they would be the ones that I can call on, could count on, and that they would support me hands down. And when I first started the journey, not just this journey, but in any endeavor that I have started and done in my life, and the ones that I thought would be there that wasn't, I'll admit that it was hard. And there has been times where I kind of sat back and I was like, okay, God, did I miss you on that? Because I felt like these right here that's around me, that has my back, that I thought was, my ride and die, I felt like they would have been like, oh my gosh, I got you. What do you need? Let me help. I felt this is the type of person I am. Everybody is not like me. I have figured that out in life, that everybody, they ain't like me. I am just built different. I am a different breed. But I'm the type of person where I like for you to tell me where I fell short at. Tell me where I messed up at. Tell me what I need to improve in. But people would never do that. I don't know if they felt like I would get offended, upset, hurt. I don't know. But it's like it would always be told to somebody else. And I'm like, just could have told me. Like, you really could have been like, look, boo, this, that, and that. And I would be like, oh my gosh, really? Okay, well, let me fix that. Or how can I go about? The thing about, if I don't know how, I'm going to ask you. If you come to me telling me, you don't need to do it like this. You need to do it like this. And I would have been like, thank you for telling me. So I didn't receive that. Not just with this, but in anything. And I'll be honest, it had me stuck at moments. Like, I was just kind of confused. I was stuck. I was upset. I was hurt. I was let down. But I mean, the thing was, I thank God for it now. As I sit here and I think back on it, I'm sorry. Woo! I felt that. I thank God for it now. Like, now I can sit here and I can honestly say that I thank God that they didn't help me. I thank God they wasn't there for me. I thank God that they wasn't in the corner like I thought, because it made me who I am today. It made me. Y'all listen. Listen. I don't know if it's because of Nola. She done pulled her bow off, y'all. I don't know if it's because of her. But here lately, it has been like this about me, that it just supersedes anything else. And it's like the stuff that I used to worry about, I don't care about it no more. Like, the people, you don't speak to me, I'm cool with it. I don't sit up and wonder, what are they doing? Are they discussing me? How do they feel about me? What are their opinions of me? I just don't care no more. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if the people who I thought in the past should have shared my post. If they don't share it, guess what? I don't care no more. If they ain't there, if they don't clap for me, if they not telling me, baby, go on, do what you got to do, baby, I don't care anymore. Like, it's kind of like I know that God gave me what he gave me, so therefore whoever is meant to be, whoever I need to help, I'm going to help them. So guess what? If the people that I thought that I should have helped, the people that I thought should have been in my corner, if they're not there, that means they wasn't, baby, they weren't a part of this story. They're not a part of my victory on my journey. They was part of making me. They made me want to stand up and be like, you know, well, what the song say? I'm going to get it out the mud. I'm gonna teach myself. I'm gonna train myself. I'm gonna find different people that I can pay to help mold me. And that's another goal. That's another step of helping you to achieve your goals. Invest in yourself. So after you get past not having the people support that you thought you would have had their support, invest in yourself, baby, because I'm telling you, you can find stuff on Google, but some stuff you need to be trained. You need to be taught. So you might have to spend a little extra money on a mentor, on a trainer, on classes, on going back to school, whatever it is that you need to do for your goal. After you set your goals, after you've moved past the fact that Sally Sue didn't help, she ain't even pat me on the back. She ain't even tell me, oh my gosh, I'm glad. I'm happy you doing this. I'm proud of you, Suntanna. To everybody that I thought that should have said, I'm proud of you, boo. Baby, you rock that. I am so happy for you. Let me tell you this. Let me help you with this. Come here. Come sit down at my table. Let me tell you maybe let me give you a different route. To everybody that didn't do it, that I felt like should have, I thank you. I thank you. Because it made me go harder. It made me work more. And sometimes you can think you have a goal that you want to achieve in life, but you don't know it's not really a goal unless you have to dig for it. If you have to fight for it. You have to go in the mud and the dirt yourself, get down and dirty and ugly with it. And you have to pull the beauty out of that thing. You ain't gonna never know that that's what you want to do unless you put in the work for it. So sometimes it's good when they leave. Invest in yourself. That's the next thing. Invest in yourself. It was some stuff that I wanted. Even for now, I'm still purchasing items so that I'm able to kind of look nice and have my whatever it is I need for going live. You know, not only am I trying to work on my weight, because they said the camera put on more weight, baby. And I'm like, baby, I got enough on myself. I don't need them putting no more work on me. I don't need the camera doing any more than what's already on me. Okay. Thank you, girl. See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, baby. But invest in yourself. Spend the money. Spend the time investing in the things that you need to properly pursue the goals that you have. The next thing is do not overcommit that you end up bagging all the way out. But be reasonable with yourself. I've done this before, especially with weight loss. I've overcommitted my body. At one point, y'all, I was working out every day. Every day I was working out. This was a couple of years ago. Working out every day. Waking up, working out. At night, working out. And my body started reacting kind of weird. I started getting muscle spasm and my body was locking up, and it was just like, it was too much for me, for my body to handle. And it was like, baby, you didn't put this weight on within a certain amount of time. Please don't sit here and try to take it off at a certain amount of time. It's a process. Stick it out. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Go through the process. Go through the training. Stick it out. So don't overcommit. Do not overcommit. That is a mistake that a lot of people make. When you overcommit and you feel like you have to live up to the commitment that you just made, sometimes it calls for you throw in the towel completely. And you like, I can't do that. I'm done. I can't. That's too much. That was too much I put on myself. And what happened when you overcommit to a certain thing that you're working on, then there are other areas in your life that you start failing in. There's other things you start neglecting. There are other people that's important that God placed in your life. And you're going to overlook them. You're going to be frustrated with them. You're going to be tired with them. And it's not their fault that you overcommitted. So take the time to sit down and come up with goals that will not require you to overcommit. There's nothing wrong with going back to increase your goals after you get to a place where you're comfortable. If you get to a place and you're comfortable with what you're doing and you see that you can handle more, then you put on more. But don't get in there and be like, look, all or nothing, all or nothing. No, baby, sit down, come up with a plan, execute the first plan, then you move on up. Okay, so the next thing, and this ain't for everybody. This right here is not for everybody. This was for me. It says, live through the storms so that you can go back and help someone else. Live through the storms so that you can go back and help someone else. I've done that. I've weathered the storm all by myself. I've cried when nobody else was around. I sat there and I looked at my account and knew that what I needed was not in my account. And I didn't get weary. I might have cried. I might have, be like, oh, Lord, did you give this to me? Did I miss you somewhere along the road? It got hard. This journey called life, it got hard for me. Very hard. I'm a stay-at-home mom. It gets hard at times. I'm trying, I care for her. I'm with her just about 24/7. Wake up to my sweet baby. Go to sleep to my sweet baby. I love her. I thank God for her. Thank God for her. But at times, it could be overwhelming. But guess what? I'm fighting this fight to help somebody else. To let them know, look, I did it. I ain't even gonna lie. It was not easy. But because I did it, I know you can too. I'm not no better or greater than you. So I'm here fighting the storms to help somebody else. Know why. The next one is know why. Because when times get hard, you will need to be able to reflect back to your why. You're writing a goal, you're sitting down. Like I said earlier, sometimes we can think we want to do a thing, but not necessarily really want to do it. Because the work that goes behind it, it might be a little bit harder than what we thought. A little bit more work that we're not willing to put in, or it requires a little bit more of my time or money that I'm not able to commit to. So that's why you have to put in the work and know why. Why am I doing this? When I hear God telling me to go live on Mondays and I'm sitting there and I'm like God, don't you understand that I'm currently in the midst of trying to lose weight? Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. And so I heard that the camera puts on more weight. Yeah. I'm currently in the process, God, of working on my teeth and my appearance, trying to look better for me and for my baby. I'm trying to do all of this. I'm working on me at the moment. And you want me to go live? And I'm like, what's the point? Can I not make a video and just post it to encourage? And God let me know, no, baby. That's not what I called you for. You remember all those times you went through the journey, through the storm, through the rain. You remember All those times you got underneath the bed and you cried. And you told me, God, if you be real, I need you right now. I don't even need you when I wake up. I'm not going to be able to get from under this bed if you don't come see about me right now. If you don't take time out from visiting everybody else's house and stop at this house right here and crawl under this bed with me. If you don't do that, God, I ain't going to be able to go nowhere tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm not going to be able to live. God, I feel like my wings have been clipped. And you told me to fly, but I feel like my wings are clipped. How am I going to move when my wings are clipped, God? What am I going to do unless you come see about me right now? And I'm telling y'all, it might not have been the exact moment, but right in the nick of time when I was just like, giving birth to my baby. I'm talking about day one. I felt like I was a champ, you know. I felt like I did this thing, no epidural. They're telling me that I'm having contractions and I'm still, I'm doing good. I'm still able to take pictures. It's hurting, but I'm still able to weather the storm. But day two is it's over 30-something hours and this baby still ain't came. Yeah, I was ready the first day. I was ready the first 5, 10, 15, 20 hours. But it was like 32 hours and I rolled over and I said, God, if you don't come see about me and this baby right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I went from dilating from like 6 to 9. And she was just like, oh, we finna get ready to have a baby. And I remember laying there and I had just cried out to God and told him, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore, God. Like, I'm over 30 hours in labor and this baby still ain't came. And as soon as I rolled over and I said, God, come see about me right now. And he did it. He did just that. So always remember your why. Your why is going to help you weather those storms. The reason why you started the business, the reason why you started the marriage, the reason why you wanted to be a mother, a father, a friend, the reason why you wanted to start your business. I'm starting my business so my child can run the business. So she don't have to work for nobody else unless she want to. I want my child to work for herself, to be her own boss. So I'm doing stuff because of her. She's my why. And I can't give up on days that I want to lay there and be lazy or give up or be selfish. I have to remember my why. So I'm going to give you them real quick again. Number 1 was stop waiting on the support of the people that you thought would support you. Number 2 was to invest in yourself. Spend that money on yourself and build that brand. The next one is do not overcommit that you end up bagging all the way out, but be reasonable with yourself. Number 4, live through the storms so that you can go back and help someone else. And the last one is to know why. Because when times get hard, you would need to be able to reflect back to your why. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for your time on today. Once again, I am your host of Rejuvenate Yourself. And I am Miss Suntanna Andress. Do me a favor on today. Please visit my website. There is going to be 2 pages on there that you can fill out. Reasons to help you rejuvenate yourself and also a goal setting page. So please, please, please go and visit my page and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening. Thank you.